Gameness is not aggression. Gameness is something totally different. You understand?
It's
When
the same way that people try to see gameness in humans outside of these
absolutely not,
martial arts.
absolutely not. Like let's say you got a guy, right? Like this
Smith.
Anthony Smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his teeth are falling on the floor, and he's picking his teeth and giving them to the referee, right?
Okay.
To the referee. And so when it comes to this Anthony Smith, we can only find out that level of gameness and Anthony Smith is verified, is checked because of that experience. You know, before that, how much he worked out, that's called dedication. How much he gave to himself, that has a little bit level of gameness. Like I said, comes in levels, right? Once you get to some level, you know, and then there's guys that, you know, they present, back in the day, dogs that present gameness one time only. And that's the importance of going into a champion versus going into 4 champions. There's dogs that before they used to call him, say, oh, he went to the whale too many times. The dog will go one time, and the next time he wouldn't go anymore. Talking about touching history here. That's all I'm doing. The dogs will go one time, and after that, it's like, okay, you know, I didn't like the experience I had the last time. I'm going to hang up the gloves right now. But these dogs in the past, so we can understand the word gameness, these dogs that were able to do it every time after time, face adversity. And this is the stuff that is in the blood. And these epigenetics that affect these dogs, that makes them better, that makes it so. And if you understand, you study this, how this gets passed on into the offsprings, because the how do you call it, the genetic code gets modified. That the better the dog gets into that activity back then of those times, the better the dog got, the more ability the dog had to pass on this to his offspring. Of course, there were always the low-level people that are like, oh, yeah, but I'll take the dog that didn't work out, because even dogs that don't work out. But this is low-level mentality. High-level mentality will understand that the more the dog went deep into that dark places, you know, back in the days, you know, and they'll go back into those dark places, the more the blood will become stronger through the genetic modification and make the dog better and better and better. And then you pass on these 6 offsprings.